lavender purple, and your 25 pearl oyster. Soft pop there. I'm going to do that again. There we go. I think I've prized him open enough. I don't know if you can see in there. So let's have... Oh, okay, so you can definitely see there's no pearls on that side. In here, I mean, there's a mountain of pearls there, and all the way around on that side as well. I don't think you can see down the bottom there because I don't want to move that too much. But let's have a squidge in here. So you definitely saw burgundy reds there. I'm just going to pop that one and that one out. Oh, so okay, so there's no more in there. Now let me give these a count for you first. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, that one came back, 20. I lost count. I'm gonna have to do it again. Oh, right, let me just... Sorry, they rolled around everywhere then. I couldn't tell which ones were gone and which ones weren't. So, let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm pretty sure there's no more in there. No. Okay, so basically sometimes this can happen. So the 25 pearl oysters, they are scanned to see how many pearls are in there. So if there's not obviously the 25, it means that it is a human error, and I do apologise about that. So what I can do is I can offer you another opening, whether that be an oyster or an egg pop. It's completely up to you, and in that way it will definitely bring you up to at least 25 pearls. If in the other oyster or egg pop you get obviously multiple pearls, you still get to keep those as well. Okay, so I do apologise that there wasn't 25 in there, but we'll see what colours these are first, and then we can do another opening for you, my lovely. So then you'll definitely have at least 25 pearls. I hope that's okay. Okay, so I'll start running these through into the sand, and then we can do the other opening afterwards, if that's okay. Regarding the sizes, are you happy for me to measure egg pop? That's perfect. I'll do the egg pop at the end for you. Are you happy for me to measure the largest and smallest? If not, you'd like them all measured, that's absolutely fine. It's just let me know so I can sort of do them as we go through the colours. So I'll start and then you can let me know. So your first one is going to be a dark chocolate. So gorgeous dark chocolate to start with. Nicola, bless you. That's very, very kind, my lovely. Thank you for the stars there. Thank you, Bab. Bab, could you fill up my bag for me?
Sure.
So dark chocolate. You've then got another chocolate. This one's almost a chocolatey bronze. Oh, yes, of course you can. So the dark chocolate we saw a second ago is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And then the chocolatey bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7 as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do all the top row and then I'll measure them for you. So this one here is a chocolatey silver. And then you've got this darker silver. And then going into a darker gunmetal grey. Okay, so those are the 5 there. Of course, Shauna, I'll pop you on for Sunday, my lovely, not a problem. So if I measure those ones, the silvery chocolate's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And his not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And then the gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Sorry, he is a 6.5. So they are your first ones. Moving on to your next one, he is a darker, almost black, this one looks like. So I'm going to say he is still a dark gunmetal grey, but almost black. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. We then have got this dark purple. Nope, sorry, I was just trying to work out how to show you, but I think this is the best way. So dark purple, he does look like he's got a slight silvery overtone to him. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. And then you have got another silvery purple. Yes, Jade, or if there's a colour that's not on the website, you can pop me an email over and then you can purchase it that way, so that's not a problem. So you've got a second silver. Let me measure that for you. Oh, Dawn, bless you. Well, I hope you feel better soon. And yes, not a problem. I've made a note. I'll pop you on to Sunday. So your silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. If we carry on with the purple theme, you've then got a lilac purple. And then next to him would be a second lilac, which is still slightly lighter than the first. There's not a lot in it, but there is slightly lighter. So the darker of the two lilacs is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then the lighter of the two lilacs is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. Oh, he's not a 7. He's a 7.5. So lighter and slightly larger. If we move through to a bridal white, actually no, I apologise, he's more of a cream coloured pearl. So you've got a cream and then a pastel yellow. Okay, so doing a slightly different colour order this time. Your cream is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Pastel yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well. If we go into a autumn peach, really quite a bright, bold autumn peach there. And then you've got a dark, deep coral. And then going into a watermelon. So two-tonal watermelon with lighter and brighter areas. Okay, so your autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the two-tonal watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. If we do your pink here, so this is a brighter pink. You've then got a, oh, I forgot to do the gold. I'll have to do it at the end now. You've got a darker burgundy red, another darker burgundy red, slightly brighter burgundy red, and then an even brighter one still. So 4 different shades of the burgundy red there. So again, if I run them through the board, the pink is not a 5, he's a 5.5. Then burgundy red, the darkest, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your next one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The next one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the last brightest one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. Moving to the last 4, okay, so then you have got... There we go. So we've got a Pepsi blue, a two-tonal icy blue. Now this icy blue is two-tonal with lighter and brighter icy blue. But then he's almost got that a sort of green flash to him. I don't know if it's showing on the camera there. He's got a green flash. So light and brighter icy blue and then a green flash as well. You've then got a silvery sea green. And then last but not least is a pastel gold that I should have added in up here. So a pastel gold. So let me measure those 4 as well, and then we'll do your egg pop, and then you can let me know what you think, Carrie. So the TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, he is a 6. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Silvery sea green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. So let me do your egg pop. Yeah, so my suppliers, so I buy direct from the source, and I'm afraid I don't release my suppliers out. So in your egg pop, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and pop them onto here. And you've got 2 pearls in there. So your 2 pearls are a bright, bold coral. And you've got a silvery chocolate as well. Oh, he's got like a darker splodge on him there. What do you think to these? Now, if you're happy with all of these, Carrie, that's perfect. If you're not happy, again, we can